Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas with you on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. It's the original monotheistic religion of the all-good spirit. Today, though, I want to talk about your favorite place. You've probably noticed this last couple weeks, we've been doing a lot of videos out hiking, making a campfire up at what I call the tippy top. I put a chair on the very top of the mountain here that I hid in the trees and I can pull out, read my books. And it's one of my favorite places. I spend 2-3 hours every day up there just reading, and the birds are singing and the sun is shining, and it's so peaceful, and it's my favorite spot. And so what I thought we would do, because we've been putting out a lot of these short videos, they're 60-second content, brought in a lot of new people, and I'm so excited about. But today I wanted us to have a conversation. So all of my longtime viewers, do me a favor, go to the comments and interact with our new followers. Let them know how much they're welcome and loved. And then I want to have like a chat talking point here. What is your favorite place? And when I'm up on the top of the mountain sitting in my chair and making those videos, I'm trying to, at least in my mind, I don't know if you guys feel this, but I'm trying to create an atmosphere where you feel like you're there sitting with me. And I envision it that there's like a chair next to me, and I think of my wonderful friends, and I think of you sitting there with me and enjoying it, because I think one day, wouldn't that be great that if you do come visit me here, you recognize it. You recognize this bookcase. Oh, I love that. It's become a part of your daily routine. You'll recognize the tippy top. You'll recognize my camp spot as we're making a fire. And it's just, I feel like you're there with me, and we're sharing these moments in life. We're sharing these words of our holy text of Zoroaster. We're sharing this peace and this family of light, this brother sisterhood, and I love it. And then as I'm thinking of favorite places, I also think of my favorite place I found in my own mind and heart, that is peace and joy that we've gotten from Asha. I won't share my whole story, but in the religion I was raised up in, it never gave me peace of mind. I was always kind of lost in a hell in my own mind, because they told me that God, my loving parent, could get jealous, angry, hate, war, kill men, women, and children, bloody sacrifices. And the stories I heard, it seemed like it's almost impossible to please him. And so that was always in my mind, a little fear. And then on top of it, they tell you could be separated from him for eternity. And that's always weighing on you. And when the message of Asha came, now I can be at the tippy top reading my books and in the sun and birds singing, and that heavy weight's not on me anymore. And Zoroaster, it's Zoroastrianism. It's the original monotheistic religion. It was just good. And so many people have found just that joy that comes from it. So that to me is a place too that I found inside of me. So here we're talking about places that's your favorite place. And so go to the comments right now. Tell me, where's your favorite place? Mine changes throughout the seasons. A lot of the year, because I live up here in the high mountains, where you see me right now at this bookshelf is one of my favorite places. I have my candles and I have my warm cup of coffee and reading my favorite books, and it's beautiful. Right now in the summertime, it's that I look forward every day to hiking up to the top of that mountain, pulling my chair out, and I just look at it and I'm like, oh, it's perfect. And I sit there and I read, and I love it. When I'm down in Southern California, I have this place on the beach. There's a bench, and it overlooks this huge rock, and there's little tide pools down there, and the kids like to play in it and splash and pulling up starfish, and it's so beautiful. That's where I go every day when I'm down in Southern California. It's my happy place. So go to the comments, let me know. As I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking also the things I do, when I'm in my happy place. What are some of the activities you like to do? Like at my camp spot, one of my favorite things is just take a stick and poke the fire, and it's beautiful. It's quite meditative. It's relaxing. When I'm up at the tippy top, I'm reading, and this last couple of weeks, you probably noticed a theme with the videos, and it's about the beauty you want to see in the world. You have to put it there. And I got that from the Tippy Top last year. I read Anna Karenina, and at the end of the book, that's what Levin was talking about, that because he was having a hard time seeing any beauty or sense in the world, and he discovered at the end of the book, it's the beauty and sense that you put into the world. And so it's funny how these things stick with you. And then, you know me, I love words. And I've been reading this summer Virginia Woolf. I just finished To the Lighthouse, and now I'm reading The Waves. Listen to the first page. I'll just read you a little bit. Don't leave me. We got more to talk about, but I just wanted you to hear this, because I could actually, as I was reading this, I could see myself sitting at my favorite spot and hearing as the wave comes up onto the sand and that little white water, and then as it goes back and all the little pebbles and rocks and the noise it makes, I could hear it. But listen, it's so beautiful. It says, the sun had not yet risen. The sea was indistinguishable from the sky, except that the sea was slightly creased as if a cloth had wrinkles in it. Gradually, as the sky whitened, a dark line lay on the horizon, dividing the sea from the sky, and the gray cloth became barred with thick strokes moving one after another beneath the surface, following each other, pursuing each other perpetually. As they neared the shore, each bar rose, heaped itself, broke, and swept a thin veil of white water across the sand. The wave passed and then drew out again, sighing like a sleeper whose breath comes and goes unconsciously. Oh, I thought it was so beautiful. When I read that first page, I was hooked. I love beautiful words, and I think that's why I love Asha so much. It's the only spiritual text that is just good. Zoroaster means pure light, pure starlight. It's undefiled, undiluted, unmixed. And, I won't go far into this because you guys know, but for the new people, the religions that broke off and followed afterwards, they added attributes to God like jealousy, anger, hate, warring, killing, things that are impossible, my friends, for the highest principle of good. And what we've discovered here with these beautiful words, this beautiful original word, because what could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind or his perfect mouth? The perfect word, the perfect idea, the perfect energy that's just good. My friends, and Zoroaster teaches us how to attune ourselves back to that sound, to that frequency where we hold it. And that's what I want to talk about today. I pulled some cards, and it's funny, a lot of times we pull the same cards, and Spirit's trying to get us a message. So again, I pulled the Three of Swords. And what it is it's three swords. Swords are representing thought, ideas, energy, right? And the heart. It's that mind. What does Carl Jung say about our subconscious mind? If you know your subconscious mind, you know your future, because what's hidden in your heart will be made manifest. So if you got lies and just bad thoughts, bad energy, bad information in your heart, that's what's going to come out. So what do? Right? We want to shake those out. I always see this card like the heavy handles. You just shake them out. Get those wrong ideas out of your mind, those bad thoughts. I'll find myself, I have to still work on this. Sometimes I'll be walking up to my tippy top, to my peaceful place, and all of a sudden a wrong thought will pop into my mind. Now, I have a choice not to let it run, but sometimes I start just building these wrong stories, and I have to stop myself, right? And then I have to not just stop it, because once you get the swords out, the wrong thoughts, there's still holes in there waiting to be filled. You have to have something in your mind, right? So Spirit tells us, fill it with the truth, right? Fill it with a better story, better information, better energy, true spirit. My friend, so we put this sword, the sword of spirit, sword of truth, and we put in those holes where we pulled those lies out. And I think that's so beautiful. And for myself, a little practice I do, if I catch myself letting these wrong scenarios run through my mind, I will change the story and have a good outcome. I even do that with my dreams. If I'm having a bad dream and I wake up, I'll replay it as a good dream. And it starts to do something. It changes you on the inside. You start holding better energy, my friends, and it truly will change your life. Try it. I promise you, it really works. You stop the bad thoughts, get rid of the bad thoughts, the negativity, the lies. Maybe you were told lies about who God is, that he gets jealous, angry, hates, wars, kills. You can be separated from him. It's not true. Go back to the original, the good word, the truth. And it's all good. It's unmixed. My friends, put that in your heart. Put that in your head. Think that, hold that until those lies just fade away. They don't hold any power over you. And what we hold in our hearts will be manifest in our world. Oh, I love you guys. You guys have become a family to me. I guess you always have been, right? But we're spending more time together. We're getting to know each other. You guys know pretty much everything about me. You know what I love? We used to do on Instagram is we would take a picture holding Asha somewhere beautiful, and you guys would send it to me. And so I got to see your face, and you guys write me out a little something of what the message of Asha and Zoroastrianism is meant to you. Or some of you started making videos, and so I got to hear your voice, see your personality, and I love that. And I would like to go back to that. So I've been craving it more since we've been doing the shorts. We're going to keep doing the shorts, but I find myself craving. I want that intimacy with you guys. I want to see your face. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your stories. And so today, I thought we'd start with you just telling me your favorite place. Why do you love it? Where is it? What does it make you feel? Describe to me what you see from there. Tell me what Asha has meant to you, getting that message of the all good spirit, how it's changed your life. Guys, I love you so much. You are a blessing to me. Be blessed today. Know you are beautiful. You're amazing. You're not your past failures, mistakes, and errors. You knew when you came to time, space, and a body that in your very DNA, you're going to have different, what they call sins or errors, maybe anger issues or lust and perversions and different things. You knew that. And God's not mad at you about that. Do you know why? He knew that. You had a choice to come. In our holy text, it said, we sat outside time, space, and through Vohumenu, the God mind, you looked at your life from beginning to end. If you came and you said, yeah, I'll go. And Spirit said, let's go. Let's make that world a better place, a more beautiful place. Your life means something. Your life is beautiful. You're changing the DNA and ideas and energy and information is going to be passed to the next generations. Every time we even put out a video like this, it's going into the collective conscious mind, the higher ideas, a better God, a better you, a better world. My friends, you are amazing. I hope you can see the beauty, the God that I see inside of you. I love you guys so much. Be blessed, and we'll see you next time.